Welcome back to another episode of El Paso's favorite podcast, The Bro Monroe Show, hosted by Ray Zombie. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
Hey, dude.
What's up, man?
You know you've been in my truck many times, right?
Yes, sir.
What does it smell like when you're in there?
Like delicious cherry.
Yeah, dude, that's my signature scent, I guess you could say, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, everyone always says that. You know, everyone's like, oh, your truck smells like this, truck smells like that. Like, I'm already, I guess, used to it. But it's, dude, for me, I just hate having my dirty truck. You know, like, I hate it.
I'm the same way, man.
Yeah, I love having it, you know, just smelling like cherry all the time. But, dude, you know, I've had my truck for about a year, and lately it just hasn't been smelling like cherries at all.
Why is that, man?
I don't know. For some reason, the front seat has gotten a lot of drink spill on it, like making it look like a kid lives on it. Yeah, dude, it's weird. Good thing the homie Drew, you know, he told us about Nifty Mitts, man.
Oh, what's that?
Nifty Mitts, dude. So I sent them a DM on Instagram, and they actually responded like super quick. I got scheduled, and they hooked me up with a full detail, man.
Oh, very nice.
They were able to take out all the soda, tea, coffee, and boba tea that is seeped in the seats, man, because I just spilled some boba tea this week, actually.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, they got down, bro. The fellas at Nifty Mitts had the best setup, hands down, dude, that I've seen, you know? And I was a detailer back in, 2010? So they had a really good setup, like, no lie. I highly recommend them from your basic car wash needs to the full detail, man. They wanted to let all the listeners know, and, you know, especially the Diaz, that if you mention that we sent you, you'll get 10% off your total price, man.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, dude. To see their full menu, you have to go over to their website. It's nifty-mitts.com. That's nifty-mitts.com.
What is it again?
nifty-mitts.com.
All right, cool.
They also offer ceramic coatings, paint corrections, tints, and paint protection film. And the best part is that they're mobile, bro.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, man. They pulled up to my crib this morning and got down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you follow them on Instagram at nifty_mitts. That's at NIFT_MITTS. Okay, that's on Instagram, y'all.
On IG?
Yeah, dude. But like I said, make sure everyone detail the cars because we need it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Clean cars.
I'm going to message him later, man.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another. I'm just kidding. That's not what Welcome to another edition of the Bro Monroe Show. This is episode 17, baby. You know what time it is? Quit playing around. Introduce yourself, son.
I like that shit. Now, my name is Ray Zombie, a.k.a. the Tejano Tailgate in the cut. What's up, guys? Nice and early.
Nice and early. You got Milo, John Gotti, Maserati, Miles P. I'm just kidding. It's just Milo.
Just Milo.
And then we got some special guests in the studio today. Introduce yourselves.
Estevan Rivas.
Asia Reese, a.k.a. Asia Reese. Just kidding.
I like that shit. I like that shit.
Hell
Okay. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Asia Reese, a.k.a. Asia Reese. I like
Asia
that.
Reese.
That's cool. That's cool.
Like, yeah, my dude.
Nah, so spooky season, right? We're still on that?
Yeah.
How you guys feeling about that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Best time of the year.
It's spooky because you got a Cowboys jersey on, bro. Fuck, and scary hours and shit. I love the Cowboys. I
I was about
dude.
to
So.
say,
No, I love the Cowboys.
I thought
No. I got my Cowboy colors on a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Got my
I already noticed
silver
them.
and blue. But hey, I'm scared and shit.
Oh yeah, they play the Rams, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
I honestly think they're gonna lose today. No lie, like they were on a good run. They're gonna lose. They're bound to lose.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm already accepting it.
Accepting
I
it.
am too.
Have they
I
been
accepted
winning?
it last week. Last week
They won the last 3, dude.
Hi, wait.
Yeah, last 3 in a row. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's
with their
It's
second
time.
string too.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
Good for you, boys. Good for you.
Good for you, boys.
I'm just
Good
here
for
the
you,
jersey.
fellas.
Just kidding.
Now what?
I'm just here for the jersey.
Hell yeah, that's badass. That's what everyone's here for, just the jersey and shit.
Right.
But my boy was telling me that you guys got some badass stories. But before we get into those stories, you guys know the
Our format.
our
right?
format, the way we get down, right?
Yeah.
So every time we have a guest, we have them, you know, tell us either drunk story, party story, wild story, anything you guys were a part of. Whether you want to, you know, whatever you want to share. If you want to omit names, change names, it's up to you. But go ahead. Whoever wants to,
You
you
can
know,
go first,
bless
babe.
us. Bless us.
Which one? Party story?
Yeah, part
Whichever one, bro. Whatever you want to share.
All right. Well,
It's your story.
I'm gonna tell you about the Everclear.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
Everclear.
Yeah,
Shit, we should
Well-
have drank some of that shit right now, dude.
Ah,
The little bottle we got left.
We were supposed to throw a kickback for my friend for his birthday,
Okay.
and it ended up being a big ass party.
Oh shit, those are.
That's
Those are the best
typically.
ones.
Yeah, and then I'm in the kitchen, and some girls from high school came.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I'm thirsty. Can you guys have any, you guys
Like
have
thirsty for like a drink or
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I was like,
Clarify.
hey, you guys have any Gatorade? Because I saw Gatorade. Like,
Yeah.
let me drink some. They're like, yeah, go for it. And I chucked the bitch, and then I was like,
Oh, Ay, wait.
I was like, why does this shit taste weird? Like, it doesn't taste like Gatorade. And they're like, it's this. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh,
And they're like, yeah,
that's fucked up.
We poured like half of Everclear in there. I'm like, what the fuck is
And they just
Everclear?
let him do that.
And like, you guys watch me do this shit? And then I saw
That's
how much,
fucked up.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, I'm like in the kitchen, drunk as shit already. I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat.
Hell yeah.
So I ate a steak because we were grilling, because I thought it was gonna be a little real kickback.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I'm like, fuck, I'm feeling it. Like, I'm already feeling it.
Oh,
Like I
twisted.
like, yeah, like no, I was drunk. I was
Yeah.
already drunk.
Okay.
So then next thing you know, like I see the room moving. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to bed.
Oh hell no! Like around what time was this? Do you think?
Oh shit, this was like 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's early.
That's
early as
early.
hell.
Damn.
I was fucked up. And then and next thing you know, I'm like, man, I'm gonna take a piss before I go. Maybe I'll pee it out. So then next thing you know, I'm pissing, and then I hear people like knocking on the door. I'm like, hold on, I'm in there. I'm in here. And then like next thing you know, like they kicked the fucking door in, and then some chick is throwing up in the sink. I was like, I'm taking a
Oh,
piss
shit.
here. Like, what the fuck? And then she's like, you were in the restroom already. I'm like, and then she started throwing up in the sink. I'm like, well, you're getting it up on me. Like, go throw up in the back.
Go throw them in the tub. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
or that
At
too.
least.
Like a normal person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
normal
and then
person.
the sink was
Like a
all full
human
of throw
being.
up. But like, I can't even wash my hands. I was like,
Oh,
fuck no, hell no.
It's like the least of your worries.
That shit was so. And then it was kind of weird because my pants were like already down. I'm taking a piss, and like, and these girls are like, "Oh, leave her alone. She's drunk. She's throwing up." I was like, "Fuck no, I'm trying to take a piss here." You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
She barged
Right?
in. What the fuck?
I got stage fright and
That's
shit.
why there's locked doors. You know what I'm saying?
No more locked doors. Remember that
Right?
shit?
And then they're like, we gotta go. I was like, and they're the same girls that gave me the Everclear.
Oh,
I was-
dude.
I was
that's
thinking-
fucked up.
I'm thinking they probably like drank the Everclear too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like they got them.
How was the hangover? Oh, my bad.
Northeast
Oh, the
bitches,
hangover.
bro. Northeast bitches.
Northeast,
It was-
man.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
No, it was in East Side. This was
Oh,
on
it
East
was East
Side,
Side?
yeah,
Okay.
Far
Oh,
East,
fuck.
next to
Fucking
America's.
I wouldn't be
Fucking
surprised.
insane.
Yeah, and then in the morning I woke up, I was hungover. I felt like shit. I was like, fuck it. And I drank a beer, and then I smoked a bowl, and then I felt better.
Nice. I was about to ask, how's the hangover, but you just answered right there. Damn. So
Yeah.
a bowl and a beer.
Yeah,
That's remedy. Okay, that's your remedy.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
the remedy.
and
Should try
after
it.
that we took a shot.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Shots. Because
Nice.
people left their bottles there. I was like, fuck yeah,
Cleanup crew, baby. That's the best part of hosting a party is the cleanup crew.
Yeah, there was like half bottles, full bottles,
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
you find a bunch of weird shit after parties, bro.
Hell yeah.
Usually,
Some
like,
cash.
Yeah.
yeah, you find a bunch of weird shit,
Yep.
especially with the homies that we got, bro.
I know, dude. Fucking,
I found some random ass shit. Like I found necklaces. I found hats that weren't even worn at the party and shit.
Yeah.
Last time I found glasses. I'm like, who the fuck was wearing glasses at night? Nobody was wearing glasses at
Some
night.
shades.
I don't know, bro. It was
Random.
weird. Yeah,
fucking.
full beers and shit under chairs. So okay,
dude.
throw them in the cooler.
Okay, well.
Nice. All right, Asia, did you have a story for us or not?
Yeah, dude. It's more like a drama.
It's
kind
all
of
good.
thing.
We like drama.
Even better. I love tea. I love tea.
We like
bro.
to stir the pot here.
Stir it. And I'm gonna use names too.
Oh
You
shit!
understand? Okay,
Fuck yeah!
so
Shots fired.
there's
That's fire.
So I have a best friend. His name's Johnny. I don't know if you met him. At
Yeah,
the
yeah,
party.
Johnny's- he's
Yeah,
cool,
he
he's cool.
officiated our wedding. Yeah, he's
Oh,
like
tight.
our best friend, right?
Nice.
So at the time, this is when like our friendship kind of like peaked. It was like an intense night. So I just broke up with my ex, like, and we were together for like 6 years. I was never the party type in high school. So they were like, begging me, come to the party, come to the party. It was at the time where I was renting my mom's house. So like, it was just me at the house. I was like, fuck it, like, I'll just go, right? So I went, and actually, I was driving my best friend's Mustang. I pulled up, and my ex was behind me,
Oh,
driving my best friend's Mustang.
Oh,
and he
dude.
just broke up with his ex, too. So we were just like feeling it, right? Like, let's just go. I had another friend with us. She's in there somewhere. Her name is Anita. So we
what do you mean
went.
she was in there somewhere? What do you mean? What do you
I'll
mean?
explain.
Okay, cool. All right, I was about to say.
Just put that in your back pocket.
All right.
Yeah, so I took a bottle of Patron, and she had it, right? Okay, so just remember that. So I pulled up in his Mustang. I parked in front of a brand new car. And I'm like, I don't know whose car this is, but whatever, right? So I get out, and it was my ex. We'll call him Jay. Okay,
All right, let's call him Jay.
So Jay gets out of his car with a girl who used to be my friend.
Oh,
Yeah. So I was
okay.
like, all right. I see you, boo. I see you, right? So I get out, and I didn't even have like any intention of saying hi to him. I was there to party. Like, I don't care. So he gets out, and he's like, oh, hey, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. How are you? He's like, you like my car? And I'm like, It's a car.
I don't give a fuck about your
I
rack
was
ass
just
car.
trying to like
Fuck your
shut
car.
him down. Like, fuck your car. So he was just trying to like show off his car,
Yeah.
right? And like, you're doing better. Good for you, right? So that was it. And then I saw his friend that was with him. So I was like, hey. And then I walked away. So we went in, right? Johnny's ex shows up. I guess someone told her I was driving his Mustang. So she was like pissed,
shit.
right? And I was like, and then they were arguing. I was playing Pong with Anita with our Patron, right? We were out feeling it. And then I see her like, and Johnny, my best friend Johnny, arguing. And I'm like, oh, it's none of my business. Like, that's their drama, whatever. So I'm just playing Pong with Anita. And then I see this bitch running.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Randomly?
it's
Just random?
running, like running. And I'm like, where the fuck she's running? Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with her? So then I just turned back and I just like threw my ball, right? No, this bitch was running to me.
Oh, shit.
Fucking charging.
Damn.
And look, before I could even comprehend who she was running to,
Yeah.
I would end up on the floor.
Oh, she trucked you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she fucking
Fuck.
like I was just there for a good time and they begged me to go, right? I wasn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
gonna go. So and it wasn't even like I fell to the ground. No, I flew over a chair into a shed.
What the
What?
fuck?
Yeah,
Like
it
in the
was-
superhero movies and shit, the
no, like,
cartoons?
it was intense.
Goddamn, bro.
It was intense. And it was so intense. I didn't even get up yet. I looked up and my ex was laughing.
Oh,
Fucking laughing at
motherfucker.
me. Yes. He was fucking laughing and like I felt like a fucking like what is it?
Rage?
Yes, like an anime where you know how to get rage.
Oh,
You
hell
see
yeah.
red
I think
and
you
shit.
supercharged.
Had that red
Like
eye.
I was supercharged.
Oh, shit. The Super Saiyan,
Yeah.
or what do they call it?
it?
The hair's all fucking electric
Yeah,
and shit.
Electricity everywhere. Yeah, that's how
Hell
I
yeah.
felt.
Fuck yeah.
And when I saw him laughing, that was it. So I'm not a fighter, okay?
I'm a lover, not a
I'm
fighter.
a lover.
Calm down,
But
Alfalfa.
right then,
Alfalfa
right
over
then
here.
and there, it was a different story. So I got up with so much anger. Like it was Johnny and then my friend Davester. He's like the same size as Johnny. They're like big dudes, right? Like
Yeah.
bulky and they're tall. And it was Davester in front of me, Johnny holding. I don't care. I'm gonna use her name.
That bitch.
He was holding her like chill out.
The one that tackled you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was literally climbing Davester, almost got on top of Johnny, and I almost got to her, and I was just like,
Ready to
and then
just
like
pounce.
he just took her like away, and like they drove off somewhere, like just trying to like. 'Cause Johnny knew.
Oh, what the fuck,
Oh,
dude?
fuck her
He's all probably
up.
yelling at her
Like,
in the car.
and
like,
I'm not a
"Crazy girl."
fighter, okay? But like, I
You're
still
ready.
to this day, if I see her,
Oh, it's on site?
Yeah,
on
Hell
site.
yeah.
bro.
Round two.
Oh yeah, I like
I've-
that shit. I like
I have a
that
couple
shit.
of those on sites. Fuck
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Me or what?
Yeah,
I'm one of them.
but it's gonna be a kiss and shit instead of a kiss.
A drive-by kiss.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, I like those. Oh, that's
Man,
good
good
shit.
shit. Good stories.
Yeah.
dude.
And then
Fuck.
at the end of the day, I walked home by myself. And I never
Ah,
went to a party ever again.
You
That
didn't
was my last party.
Really? How long ago was that? Like
That
years,
was like
years.
2017, 2018.
Oh shit!
Yeah. If it's a party, it's on my house, you know?
Hey, that's the best part.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't
Kick
trust no
everybody
one.
out whenever you want to. But you know what? Party's over, guys. I'm
I
going
am
to sleep and shit.
Sometimes I go to sleep and the party's still going.
yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's my mistake and shit. I'm like, hey, you guys can chill. I'm gonna go to sleep. I wake up and fucking.
And they're still going?
Yeah, they're still going. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like 10 hours later.
Our wedding night.
Our wedding? Yeah, everybody was still there, remember?
Yeah.
I went to sleep.
Her
Did
brother.
you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I had
her
that before
brother
that.
was there. Johnny was
Oh.
there.
Talk to us about that one,
Oh.
if you don't mind.
I honestly, that was pretty crazy because I was like drunk, but like freaking exhausted.
Was that here in El Paso?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We had it at our house.
Oh, tight.
Like 2
You know,
months
it's a funny story because we were actually like, I don't know, do you know the venue Grace Gardens?
I've heard of it. It's on the west side, right?
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
it's really, really nice. So we had already planned it for a few years, paid for it. Everything was paid for. I had my bachelorette party a week
Oh,
before.
snap.
Everything.
Let's talk about that. Not just kidding. No.
It was a vibe.
That was like,
No,
wait,
no, I'm
what?
kidding.
He's like, wait, what?
Wait, you went to a what? No, I'm just kidding.
I think like that Tuesday we get a call for his transplant in San Antonio.
Oh, shit.
So
Oh,
we
that's
went.
right. Yes, I remember the story. Yes.
We had to
Yeah.
postpone it.
We postponed it. That was 20.
Wait, you postponed your wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because the wedding was June 11th
Mhm.
of last year.
Okay.
So last May 26th, that's when they called.
That was
Oh,
like 2
shit.
weeks,
No, May
right?
20 something.
Fifth.
They May 25th they called and the 26th he
Yeah.
got his transplant, which is like
Oh,
a
shit.
few hours later.
Oh, wow.
So they called.
Damn.
I was supposed to work at 2 a.m. that next day, and I couldn't sleep for some reason. I'm like, oh my god, like I need to go to sleep because I work in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you
I
had
had
that,
to-
you had that intuition? Or,
Yeah, something was up,
just
right?
was
And
on.
usually when San Antonio would call me, they're like, "Oh, well, just give me his date of birth and his name, and then you can answer for him." Because usually he doesn't answer his freaking phone, so I would have to answer for it.
Hell yeah.
But this time they wouldn't let me answer. Like, I'm like, you can talk to me. Like, I'm his fiance. What's up? You know?
Yeah.
But they're like, no, we need him on the phone. I'm like, okay, like, let me go find him. I couldn't sleep. Amelia couldn't sleep. He took her for a walk outside in the middle of the night. It was like 11:50.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was
11:50. They called me at night.
Oh
And
shit.
I was like, this is weird. It's a weird time. They won't let me talk, right? And then we were in a program for a living donor. So, like, if anybody wanted to donate, you know, go
Yeah.
get it. I thought that's what it was. They're like, okay, they did the runaround. It was like a good, like, 30-minute on the phone. And they're like, when can you be here? And we're like, well, when do you need us there? Like, in a month, in a week or two, you know?
Yeah.
Like, now.
Oh no, they're asking like, so, when can you come? And like, what do you mean when you come? Like,
I was
you're getting a transplant. I was like, for real?
Yeah, like, we didn't
Oh,
believe
they
it.
didn't
Like,
tell
it
us.
was so
They didn't tell us.
surreal. Yeah.
Damn.
It was so surreal. So they're like, we need you here now. And I'm like, well, fuck. Like, we're in El Paso. You're in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, can we drive there at least? Like, how long is the kidney viable, you
Yeah.
know? So yeah, I called my boss. My boss's boss is his doctor, which is
Oh
Pretty
shit.
cool.
yeah.
Small
So I
fucking
called
world.
Yeah,
his
dude.
doctor, and then he's like, don't worry about it. Like, go. So even my boss was cool with it. She's like, just go ahead. And it's really hard for me to find coverage at my work. Like, cannot get off
Yeah.
work.
Oh,
So I was
shit.
worried about that. And she's like, go. I'm like, okay. Cause I mean, she knew, like, we're
Yeah.
in the
She
same
knew the situation,
profession.
yeah.
Yeah. Call his doctor. I was supposed to work at the other clinic that he was going to help and stuff. And
Yeah.
I called that boss. Like,
Oh shit.
and they're like, just go. We're like, okay. So we left. I drove the whole way, right? Like, we left at midnight, got there at 7.
Jesus
He got his
Christ,
transplant at 8. We were there for like 3 months.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
my God.
dude.
So you got there at 7 and you had the transplant at 8?
Yeah.
No, like at 10.
Oh,
but they started
still.
working on him at 8.
So it was
Yeah.
like, you had to be there, had to be there.
Instant, yeah.
Dude, that's insane, man.
Damn, dog. This
It
is
was
so
so
crazy.
quick too. I was like, damn, this is so fast.
It was so surreal. Like,
Wow.
I didn't even have time to process.
And then they asked me like, what kind of medications did you take before we came here? And then he told me, did you eat or drink? I was like, no.
We just got in the car and booked.
It was
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
He hasn't eaten
Really?
since midnight. Like, it's been, yeah.
And I was starving. I was like, fuck.
Wow.
Damn, dude. That's
That's
fucking wild
intense. Well,
shit.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers
man.
to the
that.
everything's good, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
So
fucking
far, so
crazy
good.
shit, man.
Yeah, you know, we've had
Wow.
some ups and downs,
That's amazing, man.
especially
That's
with
awesome.
COVID. He started rejecting a little bit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They came back, and we were in San Antonio again. We had to go there for them because the doctor that I work for, he was going
Yeah.
out of town, so we had to go
Oh,
wow.
to
shit.
San Antonio to be
Like-
monitored.
So in San Antonio, is that just the like with the specialist? I don't know what they're called. Like whoever.
For him.
Well, it's because like the doctor that gave me the transplant, he's the one that checks up on me most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the doctor here, he does checkups too as well.
Okay.
He's affiliated with that doctor over there.
Yeah.
So they're like partnered
Oh, cool.
here. There's a transplant team here too, but we kind of pulled out of that one because
Yeah.
it was just
That one was
weird
horrible.
vibes.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Like
All
they were,
sketch?
yeah, like
You had to,
like,
you had
they
to pay
didn't
for
care, you
everything.
know?
Oh hell no, dude.
Yeah, like you had to pay for your dental. You had to pay your.
yes, I had to pay
Your
like $600 out
labs,
of
everything.
pocket
What
out
the
of
hell?
nowhere, but you shouldn't
Yeah.
have to pay.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
everything,
That's so
yeah.
crazy.
They're
shit.
charging you for like
I'm basically buying my
thermometer.
kidney. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Insurance
That's intense.
sucks.
Insurance does suck. It's better just to say you don't
Right.
have insurance. Just say, you know what? I'm not from here. I don't have fucking insurance, and they'll take care of you. Like fuck it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
San Antonio was not like that. Like,
No, they were-
and if you donate, like if I were to donate to somebody, say if I was in a match to him and I donate to like you, but you have a donor that's a match to him, we'll swap.
Oh
If that
shit.
makes sense.
yeah.
No way.
They'll cover everybody.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. That's
So
so
they'll
crazy.
cover my surgery, his surgery, yours, and somebody else's.
Oh,
and
no
somebody-
way.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
that's how.
Shout out to
awesome
San
they are.
Antonio. That's
Yeah.
a finally something good out of San Antonio.
Right?
Just kidding.
What about the Spurs, baby?
Oh.
We don't talk about the Spurs, bro.
Yeah.
That's all good. Hey,
Fuck,
Fernie, if you're hearing this, fuck you. No, just kidding. Just kidding, Fernie. I love you.
Shout out to Fernie. Shout out to Fernie.
Shout out to Fernie. I love you, bro.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have our wedding, and then we just ended up having because I like pretty much we had to cancel it and got our money back. You know,
Yeah.
thank God.
Damn.
So we just
That's
ended
so
up
crazy.
having
This was
it
all
when we
around
got back.
COVID. You know, remember how
Yeah.
everything was all pandemic and
Yeah,
shit.
we
You
were only
can't
gonna have like
go
100 people
anywhere.
there, like very small wedding, but at Grace Gardens because we
Yeah.
wanted to have like the shabam, you know. But we just ended up having it at our house, and everybody was like smashed.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone got drunk fast.
Dude, it was dope, dude. Like,
That's what I hear about those backyard weddings is that those are like the best ones because they're just,
Yeah.
you know
You
what I
do
mean?
whatever you want.
It's,
You literally
it's
can.
fucking lawless and shit.
Yeah.
your mom kept fucking giving me shots of Jack.
Yeah, I mean, my mom is always a party. Like,
Yeah, dude, she
always.
fucking, she's like, here, Milo, shut the fuck up and take some fucking Jack. I'm like, all right.
I like your mom already.
Yeah, shout out to Tiff. Tiff's cool.
She
Shout out
should
to
come on
Tiff.
here. She
Tiff,
should
you're
come.
cool. I don't know you, but you're cool.
Fucking, yeah, dude, it was a good time and shit. Remember I had my mustache?
Yeah, and you know what's
You
funny?
know what? I didn't even recognize you.
Yeah.
bro.
No, because
He's like, who's this
You know, I was
Mexican in my
I was
house?
pissed. I was like, who's this fucking Mexican in
Who's
my
this
house?
Who's this
beater
fucking
hat?
guy over
and
here?
then it was like cowboy theme, right?
Oh,
So then-
hell yeah,
so
dude.
then I told Tiff, I'm like, hey Tiff, you have a fucking extra cowboy hat? And she's like, yeah, fuck yeah. So she sent your brother Anthony to
yeah.
go get it. And so I was wearing the cowboy hat,
Fuck
and
yeah.
then Asia sees me from across the way. She's like, hey, I like your hat. And I was like, oh, thanks, it's your mom's. And then she's like, I like your mustache too. I was like, thanks, it's also your mom's.
That was just so
But it was funny because it was from one end to the end, and
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
just looks and starts
Everyone's
laughing.
like back and forth, back and
It's
forth.
like,
Fuck yeah.
It was fucking
That's
awesome.
fucking cool. That's badass.
That was a good time. Good time.
It was.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, speaking of Tiff and all the good stuff, man. Like I know, like your mom's a very spiritual person, right? She's very in tune with the universe and different vibrations and stuff. You want to talk a little bit about like your upbringing in that home and that kind of stuff?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, talk to us about those stories because that's what we're here
That's
for.
what we're here
The
for.
Sunday
man.
scaries.
Yeah, Sunday
Okay.
scaries.
October time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure she has a lot more stories than I do. But experience wise, there's two different ones. So the house that I grew up in, we have two family member spirits in there. I know
Oh,
somebody
shit.
passed away there or somebody either followed the other one, which is my great grandmother, and then I don't remember the other one. I want to say either her uncle or her grandfather. I don't remember. She's gonna get mad at me because I don't know.
Okay.
So I know one experience by heart that she told me herself is when Adrian, my older brother, was a baby, like in the bassinet baby.
All right. So hold up. Before we get any further, that's here in El Paso?
Yeah.
What-
that's in
like
the
what area? Northeast?
Area.
Okay, northeast area.
Urban area.
Are you guys still like living there or?
No, so
It's all-
she recently sold it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right before.
Just
So
to preface.
we don't live in there. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But
All right.
we had lived there like my
Your whole life?
great grandmother had that house.
Damn.
So we recently sold it like when she moved to the West End and moved to Van Horn.
Oh,
So
shit.
it was a generation house for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I remember that house. Well, little bit of background for the viewers and everybody. So, Asia is my sister, my older sister's best friend's daughter, right?
Yeah.
And then Estevan is my best friend's brother.
Yeah.
And then you guys met on something completely separate.
Yeah.
So we're connected in two different ways. So
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
weird.
So
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
yeah, shout out to Al, shout out to Tiff and my sister
Yeah.
Jessica and fucking.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
But fuck yeah.
Talking about that house, since it was my sister's best friend, I would visit that house when I was a little kid.
Mm.
My sister's a lot older than me, so I would visit that house when I was a kid. I never experienced anything, but I remember my sister would tell me stories about it.
She had
Yeah.
interactions.
It all
Yeah,
goes for the weak ones.
Oh, damn.
Wait, so let me
Oh,
ask you: Are you the dude with the hawk or something? That he's
Yeah,
so
Al lives in Seattle. That's his younger brother.
you're the one that looked up the hawk meaning or whatever?
Oh no,
From
no,
the
that was
store?
my brother. My
Okay.
niece's
My bad. Okay, my bad.
Just kidding.
All right, my bad. Just kidding.
It's
Just
all
kidding.
right.
JK,
You good,
JK.
you good.
All right,
Sorry,
keep
go
going.
ahead.
My bad,
Okay,
keep going.
so when my older brother's a baby, my older brother's like 4 or 5 years older than me.
Okay.
My mom was a teen mom. She was in there. And something kept bothering my mom. Like, he was asleep in the bassinet, and something kept bothering her, like, pretty much like a nudge, like, hey, you need to go check on him.
Like she could feel something?
I don't remember if it was more of a feeling or a touch. I
Okay.
don't remember, but something was bothering her, like, big time. So she just kept checking Adrian, and then Adrian's my older brother. She kept checking Adrian and nothing. And then she kept checking Adrian and nothing. And then she was just like, I need to ask her again, like, exactly, like, what
Yeah.
she was feeling or, like, what something was telling her or something. Because my mom's, like you said, like, she's very connected to, like, that world. It's weird, but she just
It's
felt
weird.
it. Yeah. And the last time she checked, she's like, all right, fine. I'm going to check him. Like, lifted him up. He had a thumbtack next to him.
What the fuck?
Where did the
Like a-
thumbtack come from?
I don't know.
Shit.
And she's like, there was a thumbtack next to him. If he would have rolled over, it would have hit him, like punctured him.
Or even then, he could have like swallowed it.
Yeah,
or something
swallowed
like
it.
that,
Yeah.
because your babies, yeah. Shit. Dude, that's weird.
So
like
it was
the-
kind of more like a protecting kind of spirit. Like, you can tell, like, your friendly ghosts, you know. Another one is the book we were talking about earlier. We're in a book called The Spirits of the Rio Grande or something like that. It's something similar. I remember I was like 7 years old and this author came over. We were like having like a little pit in the backyard, the fire going on, and my mom was talking about like all the scary stories that we had. And I don't know if he took the picture. I don't remember, but there was a picture of me like standing up and I was going like this. And it was between two big bushes that we had in that house. And there was a ghost behind me.
Oh, hell no. Like you could clearly see
There
it?
was a spirit, yeah.
Was it like a shadow?
It was
or
like a kind of like a shadow, but it was kind of like a hook. But you can kind of see it like slither. It was weird.
Oh, dude, that's weird.
When I still see it, I'm like, no.
Who took that picture?
I don't remember. I don't know if he took it or if like one of my family members took it and then he got it from us.
Do you still have the picture?
It's in the book.
Oh, it's in the book.
So
Okay.
I'll give you the link to the book.
Okay.
And
It's like $9, right? Like I saw right now.
On Amazon?
Yeah.
it's on Amazon. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Amazon.
Wow, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah. So and then that book actually has like Crosby Elementary in it, which is down the street from that house.
Shout out to Crosby.
Shout out to Crosby.
R.I.P.
Is that where y'all went or what?
R.I.P. Yeah, they put it down.
You went to,
Damn.
we all went to Crosby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to Crosby too?
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
didn't.
no?
No.
He
I'm
grew up
from
in the
Central.
He grew up in the South.
Yeah, South side.
Damn.
Sorry,
Sorry.
don't judge him too much.
Sorry.
When's
Just
Crockett?
No, I went to
Oh,
What's that?
right by
It
right in the hood.
doesn't exist anymore, right?
I can see Mexico from our front yard and shit.
Oh, that it.
That still exists, bro.
Yeah.
It's right by the.
It's in Piedras or Cypress or one of the
Crosby.
It used to be an all black school back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be an all black school back in the day in El Paso, and then
What?
it got, I guess, integrated or whatever. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's crazy shit.
Wow, I
Uh.
did not know that.
Yeah, that's how
That's
it is.
crazy.
That one, I've heard a lot of scary shit, but I never experienced anything there. Man.
No.
Sorry, so let's keep going. My bad with
Oh,
your
you're good,
Crosby.
Oh.
Crosby, what is it? Crosby.
Yeah,
Crosby.
Crosby, they had the McGoffin Auditorium, the McGoffin Middle School. They have like literally any building that was haunted in El Paso in that book, and my house was in that book.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and
And that's like a recent book, or
No, I think it came out when I was in 5th grade,
oh,
shit.
shit,
2005.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that was a while ago, huh?
Yeah, a while ago. That book still, I think we have it, and I meant to bring it. My bad, but yeah.
We gotta get a copy for here.
Yeah, dude.
Because there's a couple books somewhere over there.
Oh,
We,
yeah?
we read. We don't just drink. We read.
read entry.
Respect. But yeah, so that was it. And then I think like my personal experiences at that house was more like when I was graduating high school, or I was still in high school. I think graduated because when my mom bought a house on the west side, she rented out that house to me. So I stayed in the Northeast. It was just me. I was fighting with that same ex. So I was like wondering if he got to the house because I heard a noise outside and I had
Yeah.
2 dogs, Taco and Sansa.
Shout out to Taco and Salsa.
R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P. and shit.
So I thought he like showed up to the house or somebody was working on the yard. No, but their hair like stood up.
Yeah.
And I was in my room. They were with me. The door was not closed, but like almost there, right?
Yeah.
It's cracked. Their hair was like up. Like, and I've never seen my dogs like that. And they were ready to attack.
Ready to fucking kill.
Yes.
What
like,
kind of dogs were they?
Taco was a Chihuahua. Sansa
Oh.
was like a husky mixed with something. She was a mutt, but
Oh, Taco. I know Taco. I met Taco. Yeah, that's right.
Taco. But yeah, like, and he was an old dog. Taco, he was old at the time, still like old, and he was really ready to like protect.
No
me.
way.
And he was
It
just
yes,
fucking-
like anger, like how I was with the drunk. It
Fucking-
was the same thing.
Fucking beast.
That
The beast
fucking
came out and
beast.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
This is coming
fuck.
out. Yeah, so I'm like trying to calm him down, and at this point, I think somebody's in my house. Like someone broke in.
You think legit someone's in
I
there?
thought-
Yeah.
Yes, like I thought somebody was literally gonna like murder me. Then, like it was
What
weird.
the
Like
hell?
the feeling I had was so surreal. Like I thought somebody was gonna get me.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
a horrible
oh,
feeling. I
And
think.
then you were by
Yeah.
yourself.
I was by
dude?
myself.
And you were, how old were you at the time? Do you think?
I was like 20.
Oh shit.
19,
That's
19,
terrifying,
or
dude.
20. I want to say, yeah,
That was a
20.
couple years ago.
Because I had already graduated and I was like towards the end of jazz, yeah, like right there. So, Jay, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we can cut that. We can
Okay,
cut that.
good. So I was trying to calm them down to like if there's somebody in my house, I didn't want them to know where I was,
Yeah.
you know. So I was trying to calm them down. Yeah, eventually their hair went down. I knew they were like a little bit more calm because they felt my touch. So I like opened the door, nothing, and you can hear like, oh, maybe they left or you know they
Yeah.
heard my dogs, whatever. No, like you can hear every door in that house like squeak, or you can hear a door close. Like,
You can hear people walking and stuff.
everything. Yeah.
So if somebody would have,
this time.
let's just say somebody, it would have been an intruder, you would have heard them.
I would have heard it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
But like the way they were looking at that door, and it wasn't even like a door to the outside. It was a door to my hallway.
Oh, wow.
So like to look towards.
I know what room it is now. Now I know exactly what room it is. Okay.
Yeah, it was like in a hallway with like more rooms and then the restroom, and then like goes out to the rest of the house. So I was like, I would understand like if they were barking at the door, like somebody was trying to get in. No, they were like barking into the house.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's creepy, dude.
So I was like, my heart dropped. I think I left like right after that. I just drove somewhere with my dogs.
Jesus Christ.
It was scary. Yeah,
Hell nah.
Yeah, dude.
scary.
That's fucking terrifying, dude.
Yeah,
And
that's when I got a roommate. My roommate Abby. Shout out to Abby.
Shout out to Abby.
I got a roommate because I couldn't be by myself.
I don't know what I would do in that situation, dude. Like if it's like I don't know, maybe I'd get upset, maybe I'd cry. I don't know.
I think I'd cry.
I
Yeah.
probably went out there, just start swinging.
Right?
I wanted to, but my dogs wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me out the door.
Oh, okay,
they were
that's
like
right.
guarding me in there.
Oh shit!
That's
Yeah.
badass. So they're
my dogs
protecting
are
you. Yeah.
awesome.
But that's a good thing with dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they love
dude.
me.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I've always. It's like a constant thing that I always hear is that babies and dogs, like animals, can sense
Yeah.
a being or something, that like a spirit or something. That's
Uh-huh.
just crazy.
That they're in tune, I guess, with
Yeah.
something that we're not in
It's
tune with.
just
Something that
something
we've been able to, I guess,
That
not
sixth
see.
sense, I
Yeah,
guess.
sixth,
Uh-huh.
maybe even seventh sense.
Seventh, yeah. They said there's more than. I was just reading some shit recently. There's like 10 senses or some
Yeah,
shit
we
that
have quite a bit.
that we're not enlightened there yet. That we don't have the technology to reach that shit or something like that.
Even then, well, you know, when somebody's like looking, you can feel somebody.
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't count that. But it's something like we know somebody's
You
looking
feel
at it. It's for survival. You know what I mean? Like,
That's funny because that happened to my grandma's house right here in Frankfurt.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What did?
So, you know how like you have that feeling that someone's
Yeah.
staring at you? Well, it was around Christmas time.
Like recently?
No, it was like, I was like 8.
Okay,
I was
okay.
8 years old, probably 10. And I spent the night at my grandma's house because my family from San Antonio came to visit.
Yeah.
And it's rare for them to visit.
Okay.
So when I was there, I was laying on the couch, and then you've been to my grandma's house, right? On the couch, there's the hallway, and then there's the kitchen over there. And then I laid my head all the way from towards the hallway.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then you know you have that feeling something staring at you. So I look, and like you just see a shadow in the hallway.
Oh, what the?
Oh,
Like,
way.
and you said you were 8 at this time?
Yes.
About 8?
And you know, like scary shit don't happen.
Yeah.
Like you don't know if it's scary. You know, it's a person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore it. And then I went back to sleep. And then next thing you know, I felt something touching my toes.
What?
I
Hell
swear.
nah, bro.
Like a wiggle.
Like that?
A wiggle.
dude.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And then I thought it was my twin brother. I was like, Leo, stop. Like, stop.
Stop talking to the ghost.
Yeah. And then I remember like instantly, like, fuck no, my brother's not here. Like he's with my mom.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
And then like next thing you know, I see the shadow right there by my feet. And then I was like, fuck no. I was scared. I covered my face with the covers. And then when I covered, I looked, I peeked, and you can see it right behind the couch.
What, did it have a face or no?
No, it was just the shadow.
Just a
Just
shadow?
the shadow. You couldn't see the face, nothing. And you can see the shoulders, the head. I was like, fuck. I'm like, that's how you know it was something scary. Because like my
Fuck
brother
that.
wasn't there. Nobody was awake. It was dead silent.
This was in the morning, in the evening?
No,
or?
this was like in the middle of the night. Like,
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
pretty sure it was around 3 or 2 in the morning.
Oh, hell no, dude.
So, and then
Fuck
it was
that
around
shit.
Christmas time. So like, and then I'm pretty sure that house is haunted because my mom said that people had lived there before.
Yeah.
And it was built like in 1950s.
Oh,
it was pretty old. It's pretty old. And then like, yeah, ever since then, I just see shadows there. It's scary.
So your family still lives there to this day?
My grandma, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
It's-
still visit and you still feel, you still see?
Yes. I feel the tension because like her mom, like, you know how she has that spirit connection?
Yeah.
I also have it too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then like, I just feel like it's there.
And does your grandma know? I mean, do the...
No, you know what? I never told my grandma.
Her grandma's gangster as fuck though.
They-
bro.
they-
like,
She's
there was
she's
a
very
fucking- yeah.
religious though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
would she be open, do you think, to like a cleaning? Like a little limpia or whatever?
I'm
Or
pretty sure.
sage or
Yeah,
whatever?
she's done it to my house. I think on Catskill.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think she's done it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then what's dope? It's one of those central houses with the
Yeah.
stoop and the fucking
Oh,
the
yes.
little crawl space.
It's
One
Is
of
that a
those
basement?
houses.
Or no?
I think there's a
No,
crawl space.
there's the crawl space. Yes, I remember that
Okay.
too. Like
But
that
it's-
shit's scary.
It's like
Yeah.
is it stone or it's like not?
no,
it's not.
it's both.
It's both, right?
Yeah.
But it's those typical central houses, dude.
Yeah, you have to be small just to crawl in there.
Yeah, dude. It's
It's.
But
Oh,
I don't doubt there's fucking something from some way
Yeah.
back when there, dude. Because
Yep.
and then, well, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but fucking when your brother and I were in high school, bro, we'd fucking ditch and just go, like, you just go,
Get into it.
Yeah.
we just go fucking play with herbs.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Play with herbs.
and just
Yeah.
and just watch TV, dude. and
Go
just
play with
be
your
there.
homie Herb and shit.
But never. You know what, dude? I never experienced
No.
anything at that house, dude. It was always crazy, and I was
You know what?
I was
That
hiding
was
a lot.
like very first scary moment that happened to me. Very first.
And that shit just stuck with you. I mean, did it
Yes,
fuck with you?
I remember it like if it was yesterday.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
that shit was so scary. Like I was scared. The only
Fuck
person
was
I
that?
told was my
So,
mom.
mosquito.
Shit, kill that mosquito. My bad.
The only person I told was my mom, and my mom was like, "You sure it wasn't like your grandma or like no, mom? Like grandma was grandma."
Shadow.
Yeah.
If it was my grandma, like I'm pretty sure she would turn on the light,
Yeah, or
to
something.
you know, because she can't see. It's dark.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, fuck. Like I was scared. Like I was so scared. Like for a while, I was awake. I was like straight up awake, and you can feel that tension. That's
Oh, dude, that's the worst because you want to sleep because I mean obviously it's the middle of the night,
Yeah.
you're tired, but then you just
What happens?
just
when-
fucking with you.
It,
Like-
it was more scary when it came closer to me, and you just feel it
Ooh,
like
you
that.
felt it.
It was
ah.
like that, just staring down at me. I'm like,
Oh hell no!
What the
Oh.
fuck? Like, what
like,
the
don't
fuck?
get
That's
me.
so
Please
creepy.
don't get me.
I sage him off.
And it sucked more because
He bathes in sage and shit in a sage fucking.
I was
soak.
trying to call my uncle, but like, yo, Adon, wake up. Like he didn't want to wake up, so that was the part like that scared me the most because he couldn't hear me.
Oh,
I've
shit.
heard
you felt
stories
you were
like
in
that,
like
yeah.
a
So
like a trance
I don't
kind
know.
of.
Yeah.
I don't know if I couldn't talk or in my head I was saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
oh, I get you.
And I was trying to like tell him to like wake up. Someone's in the house. It was like it's pretty easy to go in my grandma's house. Like it's easy.
Yeah.
But then that was the most scariest thing that happened to me.
Have you experienced anything else since then?
No, that's just that. It was weird. It's just when I was a kid. That's it.
Have you guys ever heard of that place, Magic Landing or some shit like that?
Oh, Magic Landing.
That's what it's called right in the east
Yeah.
side, like by
Oh.
Horizon. Nah.
I
So
think-
back in
I
the
think they're
day,
cheating
like
for
by
that.
Horizon, between Eastlake and what is now Eastlake and Horizon exit going east,
Mhm.
there used to be like an amusement park back in the day. Like they say it was supposed to be better than Western Playland and all this fancy shit, right? But apparently some kids died or something, right? Like
Yeah,
something
on a
happened
ride or
where
something.
there was like an accident where some people died on some bullshit. That was supposed to be like the next biggest thing, I guess. So they shut it down. And back in the day, this was probably back in 08, 09. I remember there was a group of us. We went around this time. We went to the area, which is now by the EPCC on what do you call it?
Like,
The mission.
The mission one on
okay.
I-10
Way up there,
and
yeah.
whatever the loop.
Yeah.
So we went to some back roads and shit. We're just, looking for the next thrill because that's when we're ghost hunting or whatever. We're just being stupid with the homies, right? So I remember one time we cruised in that area and it was probably about 8 of us. And there was like this little abandoned shack in the middle of the fucking field. Like there's like a cotton field. Or I don't know what it is, cornfield or whatever. And we go and then, we're creeping around and I'm like, nah, because I don't like this shit. I don't fuck with spirits like that. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll stay out here. I'll watch,
Puss.
with my car. Like if we got to dip, I'm about to dip. Fuck it. So I was like, nah, whatever. You guys going. So my homie and my 2 friends, they go in there and this chick, I think she walks in with them. And they said they were like, kicking around things. There was a bunch of trash and homeless remnants, I guess, that you could tell people were just staying there. And they said that there was like a bear, like a mascot of a bear face. And you could see, I saw it too. It looked old. Like if you kicked it, it looked like it would just like start making little pieces, like tear up into little pieces, right? It looked old as shit.
It was a physical thing.
Yeah, it was a physical thing. So now I don't know what the hell dude, I'm getting the fucking chills just talking about it. So my homie just fucking kicked it. As soon as he kicked it, some shit came out, right? And I don't know what the hell happened with my friend. He just took off. Boom. He just darted. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, dude? Get your ass over. And he's just fucking running, dude, like running for his life. And we're like, what the hell? Dude, we couldn't find that motherfucker for like 45 minutes, bro.
What?
We were searching like 2 cars. We were cruising through the area. We couldn't find his ass. Finally, he comes out, and then I don't know how the hell we end up on like Joe Battle and not Joe Battle, I-10 and like East Lake. There's like the lights there. They were barely putting the lights
Yeah.
on. And I remember we pull over and we just see him fucking running out of the desert. And we're like, what the fuck? Like we're over here and shit, right? So then my friend jumps out of the car and she's fucking hugging him. They're all crying and they're all emotional. I'm like, what the fuck just happened, bro? And we're like, dude, what the fuck?
Possessed, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
happened, but I guess he's the one that kicked it, and whatever came out of it fucked with him, or he saw something, he just darted, bro.
Oh my God.
For 45 minutes, we couldn't find that motherfucker, dude. And
Does he remember what happened?
honestly, I haven't talked to him about it since that happened. I've talked to him recently, but I haven't asked him about it. But I should ask him about that shit, dude. That shit was so crazy because after that, I mean, we reunited or whatever, and then they were all hugging each other, and we're like, dude, just jump in the car and shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. And we left, bro, and they were like dead silent. Like it was just so weird. Like, yeah, it was traumatizing, but I was just like, damn, like I'm glad we found this motherfucker because we're far from home.
Imagine he would have still been running on I-10.
Yeah, or in the desert somewhere. Who knows? Yeah, that shit was so crazy. Yeah, that shit was so crazy. I just remember that story. Just thinking about that.
And that's wild shit,
that's
dude.
spooky.
You guys got any more stories?
A little
I never
intermission.
heard the voice.
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it.
Have
huh?
it? Okay.
I remember when you and my brother heard it, no?
Yeah.
Oh, AJ heard it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
He was freaked out.
Yeah, we're here. Well,
I
he's
think
in
that's
town,
what
right?
he wanted me to come on here for.
Wait, so if you're saying he's freaked out, like that's some fucked up shit, then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Kinda, yeah.
All right, so let's get into it.
I mean,
It hits home.
share what you're comfortable sharing.
Okay. We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's
All
whatever.
right, so all my life I've cheered, right? So I was in a cheer competition. I was in high school. I think I was a senior. I don't remember, but I was in Dallas for the biggest cheer competition, and I tried calling my mom, and she didn't answer. And then I tried calling her again, or she tried calling me. One of the two.
Okay.
But then I tried calling her back, and it didn't answer. But my mom told me that she was going through her covers trying to find the phone. And this,
Oh, fuck. Where'd that flight come from, bro?
Outside.
Oh, did it really?
So-
That shit came out all
We have a
random and
friend
shit.
with
My
us.
bad, my bad.
That's the spirit.
Dog, don't say that shit. Oh, all right.
Now, welcome here.
Sage.
That's the same.
My mom said she was trying to find the phone and she couldn't find it. Okay. So just know that's the
Okay.
intro. So a couple weeks ago, my grandma started kind of declining in her health.
Yeah.
She started having strokes. She was a teacher at Crosby.
Oh, shit.
Then they found her in the truck. She had a stroke and stuff. So, she moved in with my uncle in Albuquerque. Something happened. She ended up coming back with us. They got in an argument or something. I'm not too sure. I was naive, right? I didn't want to know. So, I just remember my grandma being with us that week. And then when I was at school, my mom, she traveled Monday through Thursday, so she wasn't in town. It was just my dad hanging out with my grandma while we were in high school. And they got in an argument. My grandma wanted to do something. My dad didn't want her to go because he wasn't, little fly.
Dude, that flies.
He's like,
getting
all
really
over me.
I don't know what the hell.
He didn't want her to go and something happened to her. So my grandma she was very stubborn. I mean, we all are, my whole family. We're very stubborn. So he tried saying, let's wait till Tiffany gets home. My mom, let's wait till Tiffany gets home. We'll talk about this, blah, blah, blah. And when my grandma told him, you think you're the king, but you're not the king, by yelling it at him while she's leaving into her truck that she can't drive anymore, and just left.
What?
Just left.
She just dipped?
She just dipped.
Oh, shit.
You think you're the king, but you're not the king, right? And my dad was like, fuck, I gotta call Tiffany, right?
Yeah.
So that next day, we don't know where she's at, right? She hasn't called us, nothing.
This is your grandma, right?
My
We're
grandma,
talking about your
yeah,
grandma?
my mom's mom. So I was at school when my mom came home early, and I was hanging out with my ex at school, and my mom's car pulls up, and I was like, before that, my dad started walking into the gym to go get my little brother from wrestling practice. Yeah. And I was like, my dad's here. And then my mom pulls up. I was like, my mom's here. What's going on? Something's up, right?
Yeah.
So my mom's silent. My dad's trying to keep the peace. He's kind of trying to keep the vibe same. And eventually later that night, they told us that she passed away.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she drove somewhere, naturally took its course, right?
Yeah.
So she passed away. A few weeks later, I still had to go out of town for a cheer comp, so I still went because I love cheer, and I know she wouldn't want me to just be all depressed and shit. So I still went, and that's when that whole phone call started. Me and my mom were trying to call each other. It wasn't happening. It wasn't working. Even if she tried answering it, she found the phone. There was no call in progress, nothing.
Like no dial tone, nothing. It just
Nothing. Like, I'm like,
dead.
I just text her, I'll call you later or something like that. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure like we just ended it right there. But then she called me later on that day. She's like, did you have your phone on? And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, because I have a voicemail from you. And I'm like, a voicemail? She's like, yeah, there's a scary voicemail on my phone. And I'm like, no, Mom, like, I tried calling you and that was it. I turned my phone, like, I just ended the call and then I had to do something. Like, I just left. So she played the voicemail and you can hear it vividly. You are not the king.
shut the fuck up, bro.
Dude, I got goosebumps.
No.
I always get goosebumps.
Damn,
No,
dog.
It's
Look at this, dude.
it's like, you are not the king. Like that. Like that. I am not joking.
Nah.
I am not joking. Like, it was so vivid. Like, it was crazy. And then she had like a professional like listen to it
Yeah.
and like
To try to
like decode it pretty much,
Yeah.
you know. And yeah, it says you're not the king. And I was my grandma talking on the voicemail to my mom. Yeah.
So
What?
of course, with their
We'll
permission.
play it, yeah.
We have it. We have the voicemail here for
Oh
you.
man.
So you
Loyal,
guys are
loyal
gonna listen?
listeners, we have the voicemail here for you.
what?
Listen very closely.
Okay. I'm going to put it up to.
Put it super loud. Put it right there. Yeah.
It's more in there.
Damn it, Milo.
I'm sorry.
Ah, Milo, you fucking suck,
No,
dog.
you know what? It's a
I'm-
good thing that it stopped because
Alright.
I forgot to say my grandma was a smoker
Okay.
and you can hear her cough. You know how people have that smoking cough?
Yeah.
You can hear her cough in that. I don't know if you heard it.
So at that point, was your grandma already passed? She had already passed
Yeah,
on, right?
that was a few weeks ago. She passed a few weeks ago. And then I went
And
to
that voicemail was when you were in Dallas. Oh shit!
And it just popped up on her mom's.
Randomly?
So I want to start from the beginning or from where we were?
Yeah, from making so they can hear the cough.
Okay.
I thought I heard something right now, like the cough.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear? Let's play it back.
I didn't hear the part. The
Right here. Here it comes. Ready?
You are not the king.
oh, I heard it. Okay.
One more time. Now that you hear it, now that you know what it's saying.
Crazy.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, like
It's like the king.
Kinda like that?
Yeah, you are not the king. I just like that. You are not.
what?
She sounds like she's whispering.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's so crazy, dude.
Boy, that's tripped out, right? Like,
That's so crazy.
And then I could hear her. Like, I still could
Like
hear
it
her
sounds like
cough.
your grandma and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, it's
shit.
muffled, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, I could hear her and feel her say that. And then her cough, she coughed in almost every sentence because of
Yeah.
smoking and stuff all
Oh,
those
shit.
years. Yeah.
what was interesting about that is that it just popped up. The voicemail popped up. Like it wasn't right, from what I understand.
Yeah. It was
No,
like
but you guys didn't
minutes
communicate with-
later.
Yeah.
My mom got a voicemail.
That's so crazy.
And
What'd
I
your
think
mom say about that? Like, what
I think she just wanted to make sure that it wasn't me. Like, she wanted to make sure, like, I didn't actually leave my phone on and I didn't have, like, the phone still open, like, the phone call. You know, like, I had stuff to do. I had to turn my phone off and go. You know, I couldn't just stay on my phone.
Even if, let's just say, like, even if you called her and you didn't hang up and you put it in your bag, why does it make those noises?
Yeah, exactly.
And then why do those noises sound like you are not the king? That's, to me, that's what's
so clear.
It's something we just can't explain because there's no way random noises would come out and
make it sound like that.
Make it sound to that phrase.
Yeah.
You never heard it. That's crazy.
But you could hear it clearly, right?
I heard it. Like the second time, because at first I was thinking they're gonna say like, oh, you're not the king, but like the second time when you played, I was like, I was like, oh, I heard it now. Okay, damn, dog.
She tried to breathe while she was saying it.
While she was saying it, and it's not like it was an old voicemail or anything like that, dude. It's something that's just indescribable, man. It's something we can't explain it because, like I said, there's no way in hell that you could have just shut your phone off and those movements. Let's say it was wrestling up against something.
And in her last days, that's what she told my dad.
Yeah.
That's so fucking crazy. Right? So what'd your mom say? I mean, what does she say to this day? What does she think? What do your parents think? What does your family think? I mean, are they
dad
on board?
He's very like,
it's not.
Yeah, he's very like, nah.
You're tripping type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's stuff happening to him. He likes a friend. He's
like Voldy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in denial. He's in denial and shit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what it is?
He's the type that
he's like,
if I don't
your
admit
mom's
it,
crazy. I'm like, no, she's not crazy. She's telling the truth and it happens to you and you deny it, you know? Like, I think he cut his hand one time, but like something was, his hand was cut when he was sleeping in the house.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
What?
My mom needs to come on this.
Yeah, she does.
Her stories better than I can. But yeah, like
Tiffany, we want you on. That's name, right?
Tiffany. Yeah.
Tiff, we want you on, please.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
My dad
crazy.
too. He'll just sit there and agree.
Dude,
what's your dad's name? Because we want him on too. Adrian, we want you on here too, sir.
Dude, I remember my sister used to tell me a story that when she would go hang out with your mom, that I think they were, I don't know if they were playing the Ouija board or not. I think they're doing some dumb shit.
They were, of course.
They would, fucking and that my sister was like it was just them two, right? Nobody was in the house, and that the dog started barking, right? And the dog was just barking all crazy, or whatever. It's probably somebody outside. And then all the doors started slamming, boom, 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 and then my sister's like, "What the fuck is going?" Because like, I mean, you do you remember my mom? My mom wasn't fucking about that shit, dude. Yeah. She's not, but your mom was just like, she's part of the ghost.
Like
real nonchalant,
like just whatever.
She's like whatever. She's like, what the fuck?
It happens all the time.
Poor Jessica, she's all traumatized.
Yeah, dude. And then I mean, to the day, like she's like, I don't like going to.
She wouldn't go in.
No, she didn't like going in there.
Then they started hanging out a lot more when my mom moved.
Yeah,
and she was living in Colorado, and she would still.
Oh, dude, talk about that house. What happened with the window and the locks.
Oh shit, her face, bro.
Yes,
her fucking face, dog. The way she went like
that black print.
Yeah, bro.
And when the window fell.
Oh, that one, yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let's
yes.
get into that one. Get into that
one. All right. Okay, so Amelia was just born.
Yeah.
Because we moved in with my mom to the West Side house when she was born. Because like, I was a new mom, I was scared.
Recent, right? A couple years ago?
2019?
Yeah.
2020.
Okay.
When COVID started. Mm-hmm. So we were up there and it was just me, Stefan, and Amelia, and sometimes Benjamin when he was over the other weekend. We had the whole upstairs to ourselves.
And your brother had just moved out.
Anthony was gone, yeah. So that Anthony's room, it was our room, my mom's craft room, and then Anthony's room, and then the restroom right across from Anthony's room, right? So we turned Anthony's room, my little brother, we turned his room into the kids' room to play and stuff. Ben comes over, he can sleep in there. And we had, I think, we started... No. So the bed we moved away from the window because it was closer to the window. We moved it from the window. I don't know why we did that.
We just did it.
We just did it out of nowhere. We just did it.
Just randomly,
just nice. Yeah. So it wasn't windy.
No.
It was not windy. There was no weather. It was nice day, nice night. It was like at 10 at night.
Yeah.
I hear a loud bang, and it wasn't even a shatter. It was a bang.
Like if someone...
Like a gunshot.
Yeah.
It sounded like a gunshot. Like outside our window. Yeah.
And like it sounded like someone was like trying to break in or like
Just trying to fuck with something with your house?
Yeah.
yeah.
So the master was underneath us.
Okay.
On the bottom.
And the weird part is like you couldn't figure out where it came from.
We were
The
looking
noise.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
We were looking outside, like if someone tried breaking in, broke a window, or just threw something at the house. Like it was loud, right? And then we couldn't find it. Even my dad was like, "What was that?" And I'm like, I'm just gonna check the kids' room. Just gonna check it. I look in there and there was nothing, but I saw the curtain was like moving, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I go closer, and the bed was in the way of the floor over there, so I couldn't see the floor. But I just saw the curtain moving, and I go closer to the window. The window literally fell out of
Like the frame?
the frame
Shut up.
Like the only way for it to fall off is someone like
Pushed it,
off
yeah.
from the
Oh,
outside.
shit.
from outside.
From the
But-
outside.
How the fuck are you gonna push it without breaking it? It's a fucking window. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
and it
so
was
fucking
in,
crazy.
not
In.
out. It was in.
Yeah.
in. Yes, there was no wind, no nothing. Top story. How? So later on, we started cleaning.
Wait. Was there like a balcony, a roof right outside
No.
that? It was just like
Oh,
like
no.
right here. Like
No.
if
It was
The
a
sleep
roof.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't go
Yeah, yeah.
can't
into the
walk
window
up there.
because you'll fall. Like
Okay.
for sure. 'cause
That's
Yeah.
pretty steep. Yeah, it's
You're
steep.
done.
It's steep.
Okay, just to make sure, just to paint the picture, because
Like,
Yeah.
there's no way a brother
Okay.
would have come through that.
So
that
the house
window.
was kind of like 1 story and then 2 story. Like
oh,
that.
okay. Oh, okay,
So
okay, I
the
get you.
2 story where the room was facing the house, it was like right on the where the 2 stories started, but in the backyard. So like towards the backyard instead of the front. So
Okay,
it was our
okay.
room, craft room, and then Anthony's old room. So that window fell in. The frame was on the floor, and the glass was shattered within the frame.
What? So
Yes.
That's almost
like
like
impossible type
like you-
shit.
You pull it out
Exactly.
and
Like-
you drop it like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Like it perfectly fell, and like
Yeah.
it, like
You know
it
what?
was.
It was so
Dog,
loud.
get the
It
fuck
was
out
so
of here.
It
loud.
was so
Get the
loud.
fuck
Like
outta here.
I legit, someone got shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how loud. And it was
got the fucking
literally-
chills, dog.
Yeah.
Oh
it was the
shit.
room across from us. How do we not know it was in that room?
Yes, that's the creepy part because we were in our room.
You can feel like how you're in the upstairs and you feel all the vibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't feel anything. Like nothing. We didn't feel no vibration from a crash. You can feel when
Yeah,
someone's
yeah, for sure.
walking
Like
upstars.
right here, like you feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't
You
feel a
couldn't feel
thing.
it.
And then
What?
We just heard
You just
it.
heard it.
Yes, it was loud, like loud.
Like Amelia was like, oh shit.
Dude,
She was
that's
like
not the
6
only
months.
thing too. Like when you guys were cleaning. The
Yeah.
floors.
After
We
that,
saw prints on the floor too. No,
on the floor, but the scary part was like it was like Ben's size hand. Like
yeah,
Like
he
a
was
kid?
Like, yeah, like half of my hand on the very top of the door,
top right
On the
there.
top of
as
the
if like a
Ay,
grown ass
wey.
adult was like opening it,
like it shut it, and then there was a black print.
Yeah, but it was child
like
size.
ash.
Yes,
It was like ash.
What?
Like
the
a kid
fuck?
put his hand in ash
and like
and
legit.
like open the
But
door
the top of the door, not
Yes,
like
not
where
the
you would-
bottom
yeah,
or the
okay.
handle,
where they can't reach.
but it was the corner of the top, and it,
And the only
Hell
reason
nah,
we saw
that
it
is-
is my dad saw it because my dad's tall as shit.
Yeah.
So we didn't even see it. He's like, "You guys touched the door? Did Ben like climb something?" I'm like,
yeah, that's how we noticed it.
My
when
dad
her
saw it. but it was like
Hell
not even a
nah,
handprint. It was like you had your hand like this to close the door,
Yeah.
But
Kind of like you
on
grab
the
it,
top.
like,
Yeah.
like you grab
Yeah.
it like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dog.
That's and that one's the one that got me, and I was like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?" Because like, how would a kid get up there? First and
Exactly.
foremost?
I
And
think my
then-
mom staged that night.
Yeah, she did. She staged. And
She
she
staged
used the
and
white
she-
oak.
Yeah,
The what?
she
The
did
what?
2 different ones.
White oak.
Is that another thing to like
Yeah,
cleanse?
Yeah,
Oh, I
to
didn't know.
cleanse the
Evil
negative
spirits out.
energy.
Oh wow,
Oh, cool.
I didn't know that.
Where do you
I
get
didn't know
those from? Head shops too?
The same places, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Oh shit.
Dude, that one's
Yeah.
crazy, huh? Like the handprint.
And then I think because you had been up there, right?
Yeah.
A few times they had carpet
Yeah.
there when they moved in. So my dad took it all out and he put wood. They found handprints on the bottom.
Are you serious?
Red handprints.
Yeah.
And your dad told me that they found, I don't know if you know this, but like claw marks.
What?
Claw marks.
Claw?
Yeah, like people were scratching the floor.
Oh hell
think that's
no!
why-
Oh, they never told you that? My bad, my
I
bad.
live there, bro.
And then
That's where you guys currently live.
No,
No,
we
they
lived
lived
there.
Oh, lived.
That's the
So-
house they sold to move.
Oh,
to that
okay.
corner.
The west side. West side.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
shit.
weird, way is that there were locks on the doors.
Yeah.
On the outside of the doors.
Yes.
On the outside.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I
Like when
remember
they
your
lock
parents
people
telling me
in.
that
Yeah.
when I
Oh,
first
hell
saw
no.
That's why
dude.
they changed all the knobs.
It was who owned it? Somebody, one of the remember all the bars on Juarez on
oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
street
yeah.
that they all got extorted and one of them got murdered. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
They're the ones that owned it. Before,
And the last
before her
one
parents.
standing in the massacre, like when they did the drive-by shooting, was the wife.
Oh shit.
It was not Derby. Which one was it? Wait, that one of those bars that they got fucking extorted and they didn't want to pay, so they killed them.
I don't remember, dude.
But it was
too
whatever.
many of them.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was them.
They
that
even
owned the
like
house.
they had a lot of stuff left over when they left. They like I had gone up to get to the attic from the garage to get like all the Christmas. They left a lot of Christmas decor back behind, like so much stuff. I went up there. They had like boxes, like cases of records from their nightclub over there.
No way.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
I wonder if
Anthony kept them all.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
yeah,
cool.
that's right.
Yeah, because he loves like records and stuff. He's like, yeah.
Hey,
Damn.
Wood, he's Post Malone.
Is that what he looks like or what?
He looks like
Yeah.
Post
He's
Malone,
posty.
Damn, dog. That's so crazy shit.
Damn, dude.
I'm still trying to wrap my fucking mind about the hand and
Dude,
shit, bro. Like
that's the one that
fucking
got
with
me, dude. Because the window's crazy. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. But the handprint, just the way it was described, is like somebody would have to go up and grab the top of the
You know what's even weirder?
and then
Because we
skinny
like
fingers.
recently painted that room. We painted the walls, the doors.
It
So everything was
brand new
fresh.
paint.
It was
Yeah,
fresh.
brand new
Everything was white. Everything was white, and that's how you notice it was a handprint.
recently.
Like
What?
Right
Yeah.
you know how like the cops like they take your
Yeah.
fingerprints.
Yeah.
That's
It'll
how
look
it looks.
just like that. Like
Fuck
the
that
brush.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, you've gotten mind blown
Yeah.
quite a bit this episode, huh?
Dude, for real. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
And
Holy
it's-
shit.
And I'm usually I try to find an explanation to everything. Dude. I try to before I just say no, it's supernatural. Like you gotta find an explanation. But like these stories, dude, like how the fuck do you explain that? Dude, how do you explain that handprint? How do you explain the voicemail?
How? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like
You just have to experience it because people are like, nah, it's fake. It's fake.
I don't know,
No.
when
you
you
have to
experience it-
experience
Now, when you
the shit.
experience shit, that's when you know you're like,
It's
what the
real.
fuck?
Like oh
Yeah,
shit.
like something's up.
Fuck, dude. I'm over here trying to think of any other stories that I got, but I remember in elementary school, there was this one time we were in PE. I was probably like a third or fourth grader, I remember. And this is probably like around 2 p.m. PE, like I said, middle of the day. Where our school had a field, right? And right behind the field was a canal, like the canal river, whatever you want to call it. So the whole legend of La Llorona was in the hood, right?
Oh.
Always like Llorona, La Llorona this, La Llorona that, this and that. So we're just, doing our thing and shit. And then next thing you know, you just hear like a group of kids, La Llorona, this and that. And we're like, we turn around and we're like, what the fuck? So there's like a group of fucking kids in our age group, right? They fucking start running from like one side of the wall to the other, like in unison. La Llorona, La Llorona. And we're like, what the fuck? So me and my homies, we put, the football down because we were playing football. And we go, we're like, what the fuck's going on and shit? So next thing you know, like all the kids, like everybody in that third grade or fourth grade, whatever it was, everybody was together in unison, just running back and forth. Cause we legit saw, look, I'm getting the fucking chills.
Oh my
Fuck, dude.
God.
This was middle of the day, dude. We saw this lady in white and she would just go, dude, look at this shit, bro. Look at that shit, dog. Look at that shit. So we were like, it was weird. Like we were in a trance, just going back and forth, running and just yelling, La Llorona, La Llorona. Dude, there was this lady that she would just kind of like go from one end and kind of disappear and then appear at the other end.
what the fuck?
And this was middle of the day, bro.
No.
Like 2 p.m. in like April.
Where were the coaches at?
The coaches were just looking at us, and then you could just hear them, whistling, like, get over here, and this and that. And we're just like in a trance, bro. And then so they finally came. And when the coach came, everything just like snapped. It was weird. Like everything just stopped. Like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, La Llorona. And he's like, ¿Cuál Llorona? There's no Llorona here. And we're looking. There was nobody there, bro. Like, it was so weird.
What?
Probably
This is-
freaked out the coaches more than you
Right.
guys.
And we're just like,
Probably
whatever.
shitting bricks.
Dude, so we're just like, whatever, right? And then, so next thing you know, we all just go back to playing and everybody forgot about it. It was so weird. I remember that shit.
Not the coaches though.
That's so weird that you say that because I swear, like, I feel like on my TikTok is straight La Llorona, like,
Yeah?
straight,
just
like,
straight up. You don't even
video
search
after
it.
video.
just
we
pops
don't
up?
I don't think we've talked about it.
No?
No, I
Dude,
think either it's October or spooky season or what, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like a good 10 videos yesterday came out on my TikTok.
No way.
It's so weird that you say that.
You know what's tripping me out yesterday was that I couldn't sleep last night. I was probably up at like 2 a.m. and I was just on fucking TikTok just scrolling through shit. And I was texting these fools because I had taken some fucking they didn't hit me. So I was like, just pissed. I was
You
pissed
were
because
serious about
I
that.
was
I
so
thought you were
pissed because they
joking.
didn't
I
hit
thought
me.
you were playing.
They didn't hit me, right? So I was like, fuck
So
this.
pissed.
So I was fucking scrolling through shit, and next thing you know, I saw this thing about gnomes, about
Dude.
these gnomes in the Netherlands or somewhere that they fucking got, you know, that they buried them and shit. Look, dude, I'm getting fucking chills.
Dude.
So that these gnomes, they uncovered them and they were like in full like bones and shit. They're like little guys or whatever, right? And then it just got into this whole thing about duendes. So it's like this thing about Mexico with the duendes and the gnomes in Netherlands somewhere else, that they're all connected, that it's like the same thing that they've said, but that they're totally unconnected. Like as far as they don't know each other, but the same shit happened to them that they don't know how to explain it. Damn. So they think that gnomes are real, duendes are real, like the little.
I love gnomes.
Look at this shit, bro.
I
Look at this
fucking
shit,
love
dog.
gnomes.
Yeah.
Every holiday.
We went yesterday at the store.
I just
So
love
what?
gnomes.
I never knew it was like a bad thing until last night. I was like, gnomes are bad.
They're bad, wait.
That's
They
correct.
are because
Yeah.
my house is full of gnomes.
No,
About to throw the shits away.
it's crazy that you bring that up, way, because my friend earlier this week, that's why I was like,
Nah.
what the fuck? Earlier this week, he was telling me
It's all
'cause,
connected, dog.
everything's connected, dude. So he plays in a band and does music videos, right? And he always discusses the topics with me, and we kind of riff off of each other, and I give him ideas, and we go back and forth. So we're gonna do a short film that has to do with something supernatural, and we're totally switching up the topic to a duende, to a gnome. But not only that, he told me this is fucking weird. He told me his experience with a gnome. So he said years ago he was in a shop in Juarez.
Like what kind of shop?
Like a fucking spiritual shop.
Okay,
Like one of
okay.
those.
Okay.
One of those types of shops. And there was like a little fucking gnome, a little monito. And he's like, hey, he told the lady, hey, what's this? She's like, oh, that's a duende. And he's like, oh, okay. He was like, what does it do? He's like, mira, le pones agua, you give it some water, y le pones semillas, sunflower seeds.
Like on the side type shit?
Yeah, like you take it home with you and you put it on your dresser and you leave it water and you leave it sunflower seeds. And he's like, okay. So he took it home, he bought it, he took it home, he left it water and left it sunflower seeds. When he woke up in the morning, the water was drank, the sunflower seeds were gone, and the fucking gnome had disappeared.
Shut the fuck
What?
up.
And
Get the fuck out of here.
dude, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? He's like, I'm not lying. He's like, that's what really happened to me. And I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. And then you brought up
How long ago was that?
This is like 10 years ago for him.
Oh
And what the
my
fuck
God.
happened?
He's never found it.
He never found it. It never surfaced.
shit.
So
He brought
not
it to
only,
life.
not only that. So he told me this story.
Get the fuck out
And so, dude, this is crazy. So my ex girl, she's not from here. She's from a town in Chihuahua. And when her grandfather was dying, her grandfather was like really, really, really poor health, right? He was like real skinny and he was basically dying at the house. That he kept saying that the duendes were coming for him.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
And they said that like he was, and you can maybe attribute it to like him dying or just
Yeah.
not being in his right mind, but that he would see them peeking through the window, like trying to like look at him. And then when he was literally the moments he was dying, he said they were on the roof and the walls coming at him.
Kind of like a wave, just
kind
like,
of, yeah, like
oh
coming
my
for him.
God.
Hell nah,
And
dog.
then one of the kids had said, like a real like off the fucking cuff comment, like, oh, sí, los, I think it's like enanitos, they said. Ah, sí, yo vi los enanitos. And then later on when they questioned the kid, we're like, what are you talking about? What do you mean what I'm talking about? Like, they didn't even remember.
Oh my God.
So it was him, that song, but it was also one of the kids that corroborated it.
What the fuck?
That
Dude,
gave me goosebumps.
That's crazy that you brought up the fucking duendes,
That's
dude. 'Cause
Dude, I just saw shit last night and I was tripping the fuck out,
And
bro.
I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with gnomes. And I never knew that they do that.
Look up gnomes on,
my God, I have a
on
shitload
on
of
TikTok.
gnomes.
Look it up on TikTok and see.
Oh my
No,
God.
I've seen videos where like they record them and then they're like hiding, right? And then like as soon as they go to around the corner, they're gone.
They're gone.
Have you seen the videos of the fuckers in Mexico where they go to the cemetery and there's like witchcraft bullshit, like
Yeah.
a cult, and then they get to them and then they just disappear
they're
in
gone,
the
yeah.
woods?
Uh-huh.
That's just go
It's
creepy.
like the
That's
same
creepy,
thing.
yeah.
Oh my God. I'm
dude.
sorry, babe. It's because you know how like everybody has like their own like decor in their house,
Yeah.
like it's Coca-Cola or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
chickens.
about to get killed by
Mine
gnomes.
is fucking
Nah.
gnomes, okay?
Those are nice
Every
gnomes,
holiday-
okay? Those are nice looking
Okay, I
gnomes.
hope so
more
because
likely.
my house is full of gnomes.
Well, not
shit.
necessarily. I mean, going back to her story, right? The gnomes are coming. Who says they're going to do something bad? Maybe they're
True.
going to help them into the afterlife. Maybe
I
they're
don't know, No, but like it's
Escort
something
him.
you don't know about.
You know what's
You
funny?
should know about it. if
My
it's
dad's
good,
grandma
right?
said the same thing.
Your dad's
What?
grandma?
Yeah.
About
No,
what?
my dad's mom, my grandma.
Okay.
She was in the hospital bed and saying that, hey, there's a little boy under the bed. Like, get him out of there. And my sister Sonia was like, there's no boy, grandma. Like, there's no one.
Yeah.
And then like, yes, he's right there. Like, tell him to get out of there. And then next thing you know, like, she looked and there was nobody, but it was like shadow dark in the room.
What?
Like just under the bed though. I don't know if Sonia remembers it or not,
What?
but like my grandma was like, yeah, there's a little boy right there. Like, tell him to get out of there. And I think she called him my dad, like, because she said that it looked like my dad.
Wow.
Oh,
So
shit.
that was weird. Because then
Aw.
when she was in the bed, and they're like, oh, mijo, come here, like in Spanish, you know? And then next thing you know, he was gone. Like, she just forgot about it.
Because they
What
start
the hell?
hallucinating when they start to
Yeah.
cross over. They start hallucinating and stuff.
So my grandma saw a little boy in the hospital. So
That's so
was-
crazy shit,
Oh,
dude.
that's shit.
Damn.
God, dude.
In the hospital, creepy shit happens.
Oh,
Oh,
big
yeah,
time,
dude,
dude.
big
time,
That shit's
Yeah.
fucking filled with fucking spirits and shit.
Yeah.
Even this creepy one over here on Murchison and Cotton.
Oh, dude, that one's so
That one's
weird, bro.
so- I remember when I would deliver pies and shit, dude. We'd get orders every now and then. I fucking hated doing it because it was just so creepy, dude. And then it was like
Heavy
the
energy.
typical stereotypical fucking
Flickering
yeah,
light
the
and
flickering
shit.
lights and nobody there, and then you ring the bell and like some creepy dude comes out and shit.
What do you
fucking-
want?
A graveyard shift.
I was like,
Yeah.
he has a meat cleaver for some reason and shit. And then like,
Fuck.
I got a
There's a
pie
rehab
here.
center, boy.
Bye.
No tip. All right, I'm good. Peace.
I'm good. I'll pay for that one. You guys can pay. I'll pay for
It's on the house.
It's
It's on the
free.
house.
It's free. It's free.
Nah, hey,
Fucking, you know, you walk backwards. And shit?
no shit. You're like creeping backwards and shit. You want the
Oh,
bag? You can keep it and shit. Keep it warm. Oh shit. Do y'all have any more scary stories for us before we leave?
My head, no.
Huh?
But I think my mom should really.
Yeah, do we need to get
Hey,
your
legit,
mom
we
on
gotta get Tiff on here.
I
Like,
used to live on Catskill over there by McCoffin.
okay,
I remember when me and my brother had the same. I told you,
here?
right?
Oh yeah,
earlier?
you tell me. Yeah.
We had the same experience, but different times. And I was sleeping on the bed.
wait. So you have an identical brother? You said, right?
Oh, I have a twin and I have an older brother.
Oh, okay. Twin brother.
Best
And
friends
then-
with
my
Milo.
yeah,
My bad.
And
Okay.
then the door is on this side of the room, and then my bunk bed and my brother's bed is on here. My older brother, I slept on his bed, and for some reason, like literally the corner of the house it was just black, and then like you have that feeling someone just fucking staring at you, and it's the same thing that happened to my grandma's house, but in my house. So I wonder if it's probably the same person.
Oh
same
shit,
spirit.
yeah, that's crazy.
So like it just right there, just black, and then but on this corner of the house or this side of the house, like you can see it because of the moon, you know, like the light,
This is just like normal.
natural light. But then like on this side of the house, you couldn't see shit, like nothing. It was black, and then I was like, fuck, I'm scared. Like it kind of reminded me of like Darkness Falls. You know how like
Yeah,
have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Where it's like she's fucking watching you, and like if you look at her, she'll
you're
fucking
done.
kill you.
Yeah,
But like I didn't directly look at it. I was looking at it the side
the
of
side
it.
of your like peripheral and shit.
I was like, oh fuck that.
Loophole.
Yeah.
Loophole, yeah.
Bitch, I didn't look at you, all right? I was like, my bad. I
Alright,
didn't look
good,
at you. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. Like I pretend I didn't see it. And then I was like on my side, and I was just looking outside towards the TV, and then like you can still feel it staring at you.
Dude.
Fuck
And then I'm
that.
Did it
like,
ever like enclose on you? Like
yes, and then it
Ooh.
felt like that. And then when I went cover my head and I covered my ears. I don't know why. Something told
That's.
me-
I think that's just a natural mechanism
Yeah.
because you're.
So
I mean,
covered
What else
my
can you do?
ears
Yeah.
and I started humming so I won't hear it. But then like something was telling me just hum, like don't fucking listen to it. And then and then after that I fell asleep, and in the morning it was gone. Like there was,
What?
and I was by myself in that house.
the same thing happened to AJ.
Yeah, the same thing happened to my brother. in that
but
house.
a different time,
Yes.
different day. Totally.
Yeah.
Did you like tell him about it?
He talked about it before, and I had
No,
told
but
him-
like, had you guys like talked about it before, and then like, oh, that shit happened to me
No,
too, or
no.
was it? No,
You
it-
just brought it up, and then you
yeah,
were
he
like, that
brought
shit
it up,
happened.
and that happened to me too because he was older than I was. Like
what the fuck?
I was a freshman in high school. This happened,
What the hell?
and then like it even pissed me off more because I couldn't sleep because I had school the next day. So then like I was tired in the morning, and like I showered, my fucking eyes open, like even though the soap was on me, like I fucking
You're just
Oh
Yeah.
alert.
God.
yes, I was fucking terrified. Like I was alone in the house, and my mom works early in the morning, like at 5 a.m, so she's already gone. So I'm getting ready for school, and then like I'm just looking everywhere. looking around the corner,
Dog.
everything.
Sorry, with the
We're in
curtain
high
open.
alert.
Yeah, no,
You're
like
high
you know how
alert.
like you're about to go to the shower and you fucking start punching.
Yeah.
So, like that's what I did.
Bro, I have this. I'm probably going to embarrass myself if I say this shit, but
Oh.
there was this one time. I want to say I was probably like 7 or 8. I don't know what the fuck I just seen with my cousins. My cousin Robin, my cousin El Pinchy Scarecrow. Like, they're older than me. So they would show me some shit where I don't know what the fuck was happening. So I don't know. We watched some scary movie. I was freaked out. But I had to act tough, right? Like, I'm trying to act tough. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be whatever. And I was like, fuck, man, I'm good. I'm good. Dude, I went home. I had to shower before bed. This was probably like around 8 p.m. Dude, for no lie, for like a month, legit, I would fucking shower. I would open the shower curtain, turn on the water. Not even the shower, just the bottom, right? Fucking get my shit wet. And then be like looking out around, you know.
All paranoid.
Paranoid as
That's how
fuck
I was.
for like a month. Like, I wouldn't
Yes.
go in the shower because I was so fucking scared because of that fucking movie.
So, I'm not
So
the
like my
only
mom, my
one.
sister, nobody knew that's how I would shower for a month. And after a while, I was like, you know what? I feel weird. I don't feel like super clean because I'm not soaking in water. I was like, fuck, should I man up?
my
Or
God.
not? So I was like, fuck it. You know, so I would just man up, and I was a 7-year-old, bro. Like, I was freaked the fuck out, bro. Like, that's how bad it was. And I would just shower outside of the shower, you know, like just looking around, all paranoid and shit. Not even go inside the fucking thing because I was so scared, bro. That was the fucking worst thing ever.
Oh my
So
God.
embarrassing, bro, just to say it. But
I feel
I had to say it. I had to say it.
Everybody has something
Dog.
like that because for me, I feel like I was safe with the curtain closed, but once I opened it, I had to like grab my towel and like cover myself.
Now, for me,
Like,
once
there
I
was
closed
someone
that curtain,
always watching me
I
in
was
that
dead.
house.
Nah, for me, if I closed the curtain, I was dead because I couldn't see what
We're
the fuck
dead.
was happening. That's it. So I had to be open curtain, showering
That's
like
how I
this and
felt.
shit.
That's how I
We're
felt.
just paranoid.
I-
Oh my
I can
God.
never imagine that because the shower is one of my safe places and shit. Because I'm always fucking putting on concerts and fucking singing.
Arguments and shit, fights.
They're
Bro,
gonna get scared with
to-
my music.
I'm just
Fuck
like
yeah.
they're jamming out. and
Hell
shit, so
yeah.
I can
They're
never feel
jamming out
unsafe.
with you.
That's hot,
I
dog.
can't feel unsafe in the shower. I love just there fucking.
Fuck
Wow, I always
that.
felt like someone was watching me in that house when I was
Like,
little.
I think the Catskill house was fucking.
Yeah,
fun.
it was on it.
Oh.
'Cause,
All
like,
of those houses around Urban, like those houses
Yes,
are
yeah.
Oh,
old.
that's fucking.
Like 1950s.
You guys
70s.
need to start bathing in holy water, guys.
I know, dude.
well, shit,
Just
I
kidding.
was- well,
I say dropped
when
it.
the Xbox 360 came out when it first came out.
The what?
The Xbox 360.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just playing Gears of War, Halo with my twin brother, and like you know how in the corner eye you feel like something's fucking fucking with you, but like on the hallway where the shower was at in my room, like you see the shadow. Like we were just messing around with like playing fighting, and then like me and my brother saw it at the same time, like something run across the hallway like fast, and then we got scared and we ran towards to my mom and I'm like, Mom, was that you? And like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, there's something running across towards the kitchen.
Fuck
And then
that.
she went to go check, and there was nothing.
Oh my God.
And then that house was just creepy. It was super creepy.
Hell no, dude. Fuck that shit.
Fuck all that, man.
AJ was scared of the house too.
Man,
I
he's scared
know-
of everything.
I
That
know he
motherfucker's
was.
scared of everything.
Hey, we're announcing it right now. Like, there's no spirits allowed in this studio. We're good. We don't need y'all. Like, we're just talking about this shit. We're just trying to have fun. No, man, don't bring that shit. You got fucking scared, bro. All right, so you guys got any other stories before we wrap up?
No,
Nah?
No, that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, so we always end up the show with a couple questions. So since there's 2 guests, we're gonna ask you both the same questions, and there's a new question on
Oh,
here.
is it a new question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll ask the first one. No, you ask the first one. I'll ask the second one.
Okay.
Go for the first one, and then you do the first. I'll do second. You do third. And
Okay.
you do, so
If you guys had a superpower, what would it be?
Asia first.
Oh. I think I want to be invisible.
Invisibility.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Why?
I want to know who's talking shit.
Hell yeah! All right, cool.
That fucking bitch from the party, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna find her, know where she's at, and then I'll show up.
Hey,
Your
fuck.
I'm not invisible.
I just-
She's gonna probably think it was a spirit being there.
All right, what about you, bro? If you had a superpower, what would it be?
I think to absorb other superpowers.
Oh, wait, we heard that one.
dog,
I'm
that's a good
embarrassed.
one,
That's a
bro.
good one. Fuck
I've
yeah.
never heard that one.
Yeah, Rogue.
That's badass.
Fuck
There you go,
yeah.
bro. That's
Okay.
fucking dope.
If you had 24 hours to live and you knew you were gonna die, what would your perfect day be?
I'd fly to Switzerland
Switzerland?
with my babies.
Just chill
That's it.
all day.
Yeah.
That's good.
All
That's
right.
good.
What about you, bro?
Shit.
24 hours to live and you knew you were gonna die. What would your perfect day be? You can get as detailed as you want or as vague as you want.
I think I would be in a plane, just going around the world
Oh shit! Like seeing the world.
constantly. Like, yeah, just
Okay.
see the world. Don't even stop. Just like
Just
look at
keep
it
going.
and go. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With
Dope,
my
dope.
with my family members, my loved ones.
Yeah. That's crazy. So you can see the world before you die. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's going. That's the last one. The new one.
If you could choose between talking to all animals or know all human languages, which one would you pick?
What was the second one?
Know all human languages.
So
or
it's
talk to animals.
either you talk to all the animals and you know what the fuck they're saying, or you know all the human languages. Which would you choose between those two?
Animals.
Animals. Okay.
Animals are cooler than people.
Oh yeah.
I think all the human languages, because like a lot of foreign languages, like they talk shit to America.
That's exactly what I was about to say, dude. Because she was about to say the invisibility, how she wants people to. I would assume you would think you know all human languages, so you know who's talking shit.
Only the nail salon.
True.
What is it, Seinfeld?
Fuck. Have you seen? There's this device that they say that you could put. That's like a new thing, and people have worn it. And it translates to it, and so people don't fuck with it. I swear to God, dude, it's like a new thing. I saw it recently.
Let me tell you a funny story.
Go for it.
So I have this coworker. He's so cool. His name is Tony. And I had another coworker named Luis. He became a nurse, so he left us. But we all ended up at the company we're at. We were at another company. We ended up here.
Okay.
The first time that they met, whenever you become like a tech, you have to go through orientation. So Luis is like super Hispanic. Tony, he's a darker guy, right? So Luis is straight up talking shit about Tony in Spanish.
Oh.
Like, Luis fucked up because he doesn't think, we live in El Paso. People you don't know speak Spanish.
Yeah.
You don't think, So Tony turns around and he starts talking to him in Spanish. And Luis's face, white.
No.
He heard him talking shit.
And what did he say?
They were good friends after that because Luis was like, my bad.
It was an icebreaker.
Yeah. And then Tony, like, he speaks better Spanish than I do. Like, I mean, I like Spanglish, right? But like Tony, like,
this guy, he looks like he's
African American, straight Spanish, like perfect Spanish.
Fuck yeah.
You would never see.
I never had that problem. People always thought I was white and shit.
True.
I'm like, hey, pues,
What's up?
¿Qué rollo, güey?
¿Qué
Fuck yeah, that's funny as shit.
So I get what you're saying, but like animals, like I want to know what Arya's thinking. Our dog.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, true.
Yeah, me like immediately, Chicharrón. What the fuck are you thinking, you stupid ass?
And she starts talking shit back to you. Be like, all right,
True.
respect.
True that. Nah, well, you guys got anything else for anybody? If you want to plug your social media, if you want, or anything you want to share before we wrap up,
No,
because we're about to dip out. Nah?
I think we're good. I think I just like want my mom to come out here.
Yeah, we appreciate everything. We appreciate the stories. They were awesome. The voicemail. I mean, I was picturing everything in my head, and she was like, "Fuck."
Dude,
So
mine was blowing. He's never speechless. He always has some fucking shit to say.
I always
and
do.
Right now, he was just like,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So,
But straight up, we would like to get your
grandma.
mom on here. You know, Tiff and your pops, whoever. We want to get them on here, like for sure. That'd be cool. So let's get it.
let's do it.
All right. Tune in with YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, Overcast, Castro, Castbox, Podfriend, and Good Pods. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at bro.monroe.show.
Cheers.
We'll see you guys later.
Cheers.
Peace. Cheers. Laters.
Deuces.